What's good, YouTube? It's been a while because I don't really like to upload, and because like I don't really have anything to upload. I don't really care about uploading. I just upload like when I feel like it because this is just for fun. But right now I'm talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield because I'm really feeling the hype. Like I wasn't really excited for Gen 8 because I'm like, let me wait till they show us stuff, and then they didn't really show us stuff for months, and I'm just sitting here like, y'all gonna talk about the game? Like, I don't really want any like Pokemon. I just want like some kind of news or anything about the game. But finally, on what was it, June 5th, we finally got a Pokemon Direct for this, and honestly, I'm excited. Like I haven't been excited for a Pokemon game since X and Y. To be real, like I haven't been like I was like kind of excited for Sun and Moon, but I wasn't like feeling like this excited where I want more and more information on the games since X and Y, since the first 3D fucking generations. But right now, the hype is in, and I decided to make my own shinies for this generation, like for the Pokemon that we've already seen so far. And honestly, I think they're pretty good. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, so the first one I'm showing you is Gossifleur. For Gossifleur, since it's a plant, I kind of did like Meganium, where flowers usually get washed out in color for shinies. So that's what I was kind of going for here. I thought it was nice and simple, and I didn't think it was gonna be such a drastic shiny, like like Greninja, where it just becomes black and red. I thought it was gonna be something like nice and cute and flower-like. So this is Gossifleur. I don't know how to pronounce this. Honestly, I forget. It's like Eldegoss. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't like learned these new Pokemon names yet. I'm kind of just going off of memory from the direct and kind of just trying to learn them myself. But this is Eldegoss, and honestly, I did the kind of like the same thing where it's just like a washed out kind of like a dying plant, and it's more like I added like a red hue to it. So as you can see, the seeds on the cotton ball are nice and red, and that's kind of what I was going for here. I think it's nice and cute and simple. I don't think like so far, I don't think any of these shinies are gonna have like anything drastic to them, except for like what I'm going to show you later for Dreadnought. I don't think any of these shinies are going to be like anything crazy, so I just kind of kept them nice and simple. Now here's Dreadnought. This is one of my favorite shinies that I made for the Pokemon reveal so far, because like I don't know, I thought like it would be green, and I thought the red will make it look so cool because it's a snapping turtle, and it's like an aggressive Pokemon that only like the strong trainers can master. So like I was going for more of like a badass cool looking Pokemon for this shiny, and I think it really turned out well. Is it gonna be like this? I don't know. They're just predictions, so hopefully some of these predictions are actually pretty accurate. But for now, I think they're good for fan made stuff. I really like this one. I really think the purple shell with the red really goes with the green. I think the colors really complement each other for this Pokemon. So yeah, here's Dreadnought. Next is, I think, a lot of like everyone's fan favorite from the direct. Like when everyone saw this, I'm pretty sure they all lost their shit because this is one of the coolest Pokemon I've fucking ever seen ever. For like, I don't know, I was gonna say an early Routmon, but I don't think this is gonna be early Routmon since it's the taxi Pokemon in the game that'll bring you back to towns as a substitute to fly. So I don't know. I thought it was a really cool mall. At first I thought it was gonna be like Dark and Steel with Levitate, but no, it's actually just Steel Fly. So I hope this thing is good. It's a 7-foot bird, so like I expect this thing to have like high attack, high speed, and since it's Steel, maybe, or not high speed, maybe like I can see it being like base 90 speed, maybe base 80. I don't know. I can see high attack, high defenses, and like decent speed. I don't know. It looks like a really good Pokemon. But for this shiny, I thought at first I was like maybe it's gonna be one of those shinies that don't really change that much. It may be like the slightly a different shade, but then I started looking at it, I'm like, this thing's not black. It's kind of like a bluish color, maybe like with a hint of purple. So for the shiny, I decided to make it more like purplish, as you can see on the right side. I kind of try to do it more purplish not completely make it like a light color or anything. Keep it dark, still have like the black spots on it, but just try to make it more, you know, Raven like. So this is Corviknight. Next up is the starters, and first off we got my boy Grookey with the magical stick he has. And for this shiny is also one of my favorites because like when I was done with it, I looked at him like it kind of reminds me of like the Chimchar line where they get like pinkish, like the red becomes more pinkish. So I kind of like what I did here. I didn't mean to like really copy it, but like I think it really suits it well with like the lighter green body and like the reddish pink hands, like kind of like what are those? The bambooms? Is that what those things are? The fucking chimpanzee with the red ass? I don't remember what they're called. I'm ignorant on my goddamn chimp names, but yeah, I kind of like this shiny, or what I try to go for with this one. I think it turned out pretty well. I think this is pretty accurate to what it might look like. I can't really see it being anything drastically different, but then again, you know, once again, there is Greninja, there is Charizard where they just become black, so hopefully we get more creative shinies. I don't like black shinies look cool, but I hope we don't get many of those. I kind of like it when they're colorful and different, but still nice and complement the Pokemon well. So here's Grookey. Next up is, I don't know if this is fan favorite, but it's up there. Sobble. I'm pretty sure a lot of people really love Sobble. I don't know if it's the most popular starter. I don't like. I've seen a lot of people like all the starters. I think this is like Gen 4 all over again, where all the starters seem to be popular, and I hope they're all good. I really hope we don't get a Gen 7 again, where we get like hard hitters and slow ass Pokemon. That would suck. So for Sobble, I decided to make it more like purplish, cause like that's usually what water types do. They don't become pink, they become purple, like Vaporeon. I think Vaporeon is purple. I hope I'm not wrong about that. But yeah, I decided to make it more purplish, and I think this looks pretty accurate. Like I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think I actually got this thing down pat. I think this is actually going to be the shiny for Sobble. If I'm wrong, well, oh well. But I think this is pretty good. So here's Sobble. Next up is the starter I'm choosing, Scorbunny, and honestly, like, I love Scorbunny because, fun fact, I don't know if I'll remember to put this in the video, but I made like my own bunny starter a year ago, and I named it Scorbunny. And fun fact, Scorbunny was the next fire starter. Like I got it right. I knew it was gonna be a rabbit. I knew the name. Honestly, I should work for Game Freak because clearly anybody could come up with these Pokemon. But yeah, this is my least favorite shiny I did because like I didn't really change it much. I made the yellow orange, and I made this orange more red. Made it more red. That's pretty much it. I didn't change his body because I didn't really know what color it could be. I mean, it could be gray maybe it could be black. I hope it's either gray or black. I don't want it to be a weird color. I can't see this rabbit being like blue or something, unless it's like blue flames. I don't know what the rest of its evolution line would look like. Maybe blue flames will come out of it. I don't know, but it's a decent starter. I mean, a decent shiny, and I don't really want to change it much. I can't wait to see anybody else's like fan shiny creations or whatever. Hopefully they do a better job than I did for Scorbunny, because I think it deserves better than this. Now it's time for the Shield Legendary, Zamazenta. I'm leaning more towards Shield than I am Sword. I'm getting Sword still, but like the Shield Legendary looks a little bit better. Looks a little clean with that shield. And for the shinies, for both of them, I kind of wanted to make them more like royal like. I don't know if I really got that, but like I wanted to make them more royal like. You see like his shield has like that, it's kind of like a bronzy color with like the pink. It really looks royalty with the colors, like the nice soft pretty high-end colors. I don't really know how to describe it. Like I'm not good at this, but like this is kind of like the feel I was going for, royalty. I don't know if that's what they're really going for, but I think they're like his shields would be like high end, like a king shield, you know, like custom built, expensive as shit, pretty, whatever. So this is Zamazenta, and I think it turned out really well. I doubt it's probably gonna look like this, but I think it turned out really well. And last but not least is Zaishin. Zaishin, I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Zakian? No, Zaishin. I think it's like that. So once again, I kind of do the same things, make it more soft in color. That armored wing thing it has coming out of his back or shoulder blades, I made them bronze too. Pretty turquoise body with like the pink ribbon, and I think it turned out really well. I don't really get his design. Like, I was like, why would a dog have a sword in its mouth when it could just bite? Like, does it drop the sword when it eats? Like, I don't really get this design. I think it still looks cool, but I don't know why they did this. So I hope you guys enjoyed my shiny predictions for the Gen 8 Pokemon that we have gotten so far. And I hope this attracts people who actually like doing things like this, so I can see their version of shinies. Because honestly, I think Sword and Shield is probably gonna be like one of the most hype Pokemon games we've had in a while, where I feel like the whole community is active and ready for more information. I feel like this is the Game Freak can bounce back, because honestly, X and Y is not that bad, but it gets a lot of shit. Like, it's not like the greatest game, but for what it is, it's not that bad. It's an okay game. Auras, garbage, don't even debate me. The worst remake game, Garbo. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, like, one of them needs to be deleted from history. Like, if Sun and Moon never came out and Ultra Sun and Moon was the only games, then it would have been a decent generation. It would have been pretty good. I like the story. If you had like a mixture of like the first story from Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon come together in like a nice hybrid where what's her name? I don't even remember the Luzamine, whatever her name was. If she was still evil in Ultra Sun and Moon, but we still had the Ultra Recon Squad or whatever the hell they're called, and Team Skull all coming together. Like, if we had a proper coherent story where they all have their own like sub stories that all come together that meet up in the end, that would have been perfect, you know, with the Rainbow Rocket, whatever, after story, some looker missions, whatever. But no, we got two different games, and Ultra Sun and Moon just became like full price DLC, and it's not that good because it's like the same stories and unskippable cutscenes, and it's just a whole mess. But Sword and Shield looking pretty promising. We don't got much information, but I kind of like it like that. I hope we don't get too much information on games, like maybe once a month a core scan, or maybe like every 2 months like a trailer or something. But I hope we don't get too much information, because I kind of like it how it is right now. So let me know what you think of my shinies, and thank you. That's all. Goodbye.